everybody, this is Michael and welcome to your Magic the Gathering news report here on the channel MTG Anarchy. Now before we jump into today's report, if you haven't already done so, I would actually appreciate it if you could go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can keep up to date with any new videos here on MTG Anarchy. This would help out my channel so more people can go ahead and see it and research it, and not only that, it helps out with the algorithm on the platform. So again, if you haven't done so, or this is the first time you are experiencing this channel and you like the stuff that I do, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit that bell notification. Again, thank you so much for even watching this video, but let's move on to the report. Now, it may come to nobody's surprise that Wizards of the Coast is trying to keep us entertained throughout this situation we are facing, and they are no stranger to what they are trying to give to us when it comes to either the game, books, stories, even just content in general. Of course, as people who play Magic the Gathering in general, we want to stay entertained. We want to make sure that we are watching the right type of content when it comes to our daily needs. So in order to go ahead and keep us entertained from Wizards of the Coast, let us turn to the article, New Magic the Gathering Esports Video Announced by Jake Viper from EpicStream.com. Now I am going to be reading from the article itself as well as giving my opinion when it comes to this article, so again, just please keep that in mind, but let's just jump right into the article. Wizards of the Coast has announced new Magic the Gathering esports videos that will be released throughout the week on the official MTG YouTube channel and the Magic Esports YouTube channel. The titles of the shows are Profiles, Outside Notes, Rogue Refinery, Advantage Bar, and Magic Minute. Now, while I cannot give commentary on the names of the shows, as I myself am bad at actually naming things, so please keep that in mind when I come out with new shows. Honestly, I will go ahead and let you know what the shows are about, as well as when they come out. So let's just jump over to the first one and go from there. First up, released on Mondays, is Profiles. In Profiles, Magic commentator Rich Hagon talks to members of the Magic Pro League to understand what makes a professional player tick. So if you're interested in actually wanting to try to get into the pro leagues and that sort of thing, try to up your game, honestly, I would recommend this show. I think that getting in that mindset does help in any sort of situation. So honestly, this could be good for just the casual player or even that competitive player that just wants to up the game. So this comes out on Mondays, Profiles. Now, if you have nothing to watch on Tuesdays, Outside Notes might be your thing. Outside Notes is a show focused on Magic's limited format, and it's hosted by the longtime limited resource host and Magic caster Marshall Sutcliffe. The show will feature humorous clips and video calls to Magic personalities in which they discuss draft or sealed formats. I will say that if you're into that whole drafting / sealed experience, and or you're into humor in general, I would suggest watching this on Tuesdays, Outside Notes. Honestly, to me, I have not seen an episode, but you know what, it may be something that's up to your alley. So again, Outside Notes comes out on Tuesdays. For those that are bored within the middle of the week and are just wanting something to listen to or watch, may I suggest Rogue Refinery? Rogue Refinery is a show where MTG casters Elias V and Paul Chun talk about unique decks with cards outside the metagame breakdown. Now, I will say, for something that helps you get through the middle of your week, honestly, this may be something that may be useful to you if you're interested in wanting to go ahead and build unique decks outside of the metagame. But again, that is Rogue Refinery on Wednesdays. Now it's more towards the end of the week on Friday, and honestly, you are looking for something to watch and listen to just to make sure you can last until the weekend. May I suggest to you Advantage Bar? Now with your hosts, Cedric Phillips, Maria Bartholdi, Riley Knight, Corbin Hustler, and Corey Baumeister, they talk about the cards, decks, and data that matter as they hear each other's ideas and where the format goes next. If something like this piques your interest, Advantage Bar comes out on Fridays. Finally, if you're the type of individual that has too much things going on and not enough time to listen to any of these other things, may I suggest to you Tuesdays through Fridays, Magic Minute. Magic Minute features Becca Scott breaking down what's happening in the world of Magic in just 60 seconds. It's kind of like what you're watching now, only they have 60 seconds and no given opinion behind said thoughts. So again, please keep that in mind. But I guess if you're into something like this, then Magic Minute will be appearing every Tuesdays through Fridays. But if these shows still aren't enough for you, in addition to the announcement of these new shows, Wizards also said that this Thursday's episode of Weekly MTG broadcast that will air at 2:30 PDT on twitch.tv/magic will feature Magic esports program leads Ben Drago and Bear Watson. They will be sharing insight into how WOTC will approach the remainder of 2020. Now, I will say with all these shows that are going to be coming out for esports and everything like that, to me, I think that is a good thing, especially when it comes to just content in general. I think that this will come from these specific mindsets, and honestly, maybe individuals are interested in the things that these people say. Again, that is just my thought on it. I will just go ahead and put out there that I hope that these are entertaining for people to watch, because if not, that's how people lose viewers, as I kind of know, but it is what it is. So again, let me know in the comments down below what you think about these new shows. Do you like them? Do you not like them? And what are your reasons why? Let me know in the comments down below. But with that out of the way, that was your Magic the Gathering news report here on the channel MTG Anarchy. Now, before you go, if you like this type of video or this sort of content, I would appreciate it if you could like and share this video, so that way I know to keep creating more content such as this, as well as the algorithm as well here on the platform, so that way more people could see this type of stuff. Also, I would actually appreciate it, like I said earlier, if you haven't done so, to go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't done so, or if it's your first time on the channel, so that way you can keep up to date with any new videos that do come out here on MTG Anarchy. And finally, I would actually appreciate it if you're financially stable, at least, to go and support your local game stores. Honestly, when it comes down to them, they are what makes Magic Magic in one way or another. And since we are one community, I personally want to support my local game store. I'm sure you would want to do so to yours as well. So again, go and support your local game stores. I personally would appreciate it. But that's all the time we have for today. This is Michael with your Magic the Gathering news report here on the channel MTG Anarchy. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow.